Dubai, such an enchanted city, right? One of the most beautiful tourist destinations in the world, where people from all over the world visit. There's more to Dubai. The pleasant summer-like atmosphere all year round has some of the vast desert areas and beautiful beaches, all making the place one of the most significant tourist destinations in the world. Hey there folks, and welcome to Space Tech Zone, where we bring you the latest and best updates in the tech world. Before moving on, do hit the like button, and for more updates and videos, don't forget to share them with your friends and family. Alright, let's continue with the video. Emirates is itself a wonder of the world. Dubai saw significant advancements overall in the past 30 years, boosting its population by 600%. Of course, there isn't any surprise in people choosing Dubai. The major temptations in Dubai are the infamous Burj Khalifa and the Burj Al Arab Tower, Dubai Fountain, Miracle Garden, and the palm-shaped islands. Name it and the Emirates would have already built the largest and tallest amongst it. Among these, Burj Khalifa played an immense role in stimulating Dubai's image. The structure being conspicuously placed in Dubai and on the world map has positioned the city as a top sightseer destination. Besides, the tower has won various accolades, including hosting the elevator with the longest travel distance in the world, among others. We think this is compelling enough for anyone with an adventurous spirit. Today, let's take a look how the tallest structure on the planet was built and the minds behind it. Technically, Burj Khalifa is the world's tallest skyscraper on the globe, with a total height of 2,722 feet and roof height of 2,717 feet with the exception of the antenna. The building was previously known as Burj Dubai. The whole structure consists of 163 floors, but the floors in use are 154. Burj Khalifa is home to 900 luxury housings, from studios to a giant 5-bedroom penthouse. The residents have access to fitness facilities, a library, a cigar club, a meeting space, a gourmet market, jacuzzis, and both indoor and outdoor pools. Externally, Burj Khalifa also has an extensive garden and tennis courts. Every year, a fireworks show takes place on Burj Khalifa on New Year's Eve, captivating thousands of people to gaze on the scene, and millions watch online at the same time. Burj Khalifa Towers replaced Taipei 101 as the tallest building in the world in the year 2008. Taipei 101, located in the Republic of Taiwan, has been the tallest since the year 2004. The cost of constructing the skyscraper was $1.5 billion, and the lead designers were renowned for developing world's famous buildings such as the World Trade Center based in New York City. The tower in his esteem renamed after Khalifa bin Zayed, ruler of Abu Dhabi and the president of the United Arab Emirates. Burj Khalifa Towers, one of the topmost attractions in Dubai and the entire Middle East, can enable you to view the world from the top. Burj Khalifa has the world's highest building-based observation deck. When the tower first opened in 2010, they opened the observation deck on level 124 named at the top. At the same time, it's an observatory that contains an outdoor terrace at 452 meters high, almost only a half height of the tower. Even Shanghai World Financial Center, which is only 492 meters tall, has an observation deck at 474 meters high. But at the top had been the most elevated observation deck that contains outdoor terraces until the Canton Tower's 488-meter-high outdoor observatory surpassed it. In 2014, Burj Khalifa opened its second observation deck, named At the Top Sky, at level 148 at a height of 555 meters, surpassed the observation deck of Canton Tower, which was the highest observation deck back then. And there's also an outdoor part, thus becoming the highest observation deck of the world in both indoor and outdoor categories. Talking about the design and stuff, the tallest skyscraper on the planet not only offers breathtaking views of Dubai from its observation decks, but its architecture and design is something to marvel altogether. Burj Khalifa Tower is uniquely built and features unique architecture and design. The Burj Khalifa design was derived from Islamic architecture. The Y-shaped floor in the tripartite structure is to capitalize on the hotel and residential spaces. This shape, on the other hand, is for the stability of the building. The Jeddah Tower, which is currently under construction, is also based on this shape, and the similar pattern can also be found on other systems such as CN Tower, Wuhan Greenland Center, and Russia Tower, which had been discontinued. On the other hand, this kind of shape is more adequate for the hotels and residences. in which the panoramic view from the outdoor should be highly concerned. The Y-shaped design can provide the people living in it with views to the greatest degree. That is why the lower part that is below the level 108, where the Y-shape is more apparent, is used for hotels and residences, and the upper part where the Y-shape is almost modified circular, which is occupied by offices, where people working there are supposed to concentrate their focus on their work, not the scenery. The elevation of the building is aided by a buttressed inner core and wings. The cladding system guarantees that the tower overcomes Dubai's extremely hot temperatures in the summer. The impressive tower was designed by Adrian Smith of Skidmore, Owings and Merrill, who is also the designer of the World Trade Center. Hyder Consulting was the supervisor and the engineer for the entire construction process of the structure. The Burj Khalifa design exemplifies Islamic architecture after it was inspired by a similar design as the Mosque of Samarra. It has the largest outdoor observation as well as the highest occupied floor. Let's look into the construction and how they managed to erect such a skyscraper despite its immense altitude. The main reason for the construction of the tower was to diversify from an oil-based economy to a tourist hub. Dubai wanted to make tourism the Emirates' second industry to lighten the reliance on the oil trade. Building a tower that size can greatly improve the identity of the city and its reputation in the world and capture the attention of the world. And to bring the title of the world's tallest building back to the Middle East, as Khufu Pyramid had been the tallest building of the world for more than 4,000 years. The ruler of Dubai once said on Twitter that the idea of building the Burj Khalifa was inspired by a visit to the Empire State Building in New York City many decades ago in the 1960s, when the Empire State Building was the tallest in the world at that time. The ruler got deeply inspired by it and generated the idea of the tallest building in his homeland. The construction of Burj Khalifa began in 2004 and was completed in December 2009. It was officially open on January 4, 2010. The primary structure is reinforced with concrete. Material is used to build the structure features steel, glass, aluminum, and concrete. The pressure of the central pinnacle pipe is 350 tons. Spire huts the whole communication equipment and measures approximately 660 feet. The tower features 55 single decks and 2 double-deck lifts. The building has a total of 57 elevators and 8 escalators to help. The total floor area of the building is 3,331,100 square feet. The 39th floor, or level 39 and floors below, are used as hotels or residences by Armani. From level 39 to level 108, floors are mainly used for residences. Above level 108 to level 154 are office spaces, with the peculiarity of level 124, 125, and level 148, which are the 3 segregated observation decks for public sightseeing. And there's also a restaurant set at level 122 called Atmosphere. The floors above levels 154 to 163 are all mechanical floors. The number of floors is so huge as there are a total of 2,909 stairs from the ground floor to the 160th floor. That is something mind-blowing. 163 is commonly known as the number of Burj Khalifa's floors. You might be having a doubt that why would a 2,717-foot building, why could they only have 163 floors when the spire is removed, right? That's because the floors above level 163 and below the spire serve as the base structure of the spire, which is not habitable and also not for mechanical use, but occupies 46 floors. Hence, technically, the building has 209 floors. While the whole project cost $1.5 billion, the tower itself cost $1 billion. But that is not very high for a building with that height. Even many buildings around 300 meters in American cities cost this much. This is more noticeable when correlated with One World Trade Center in New York City, which cost $3.9 billion. But for constructions in Dubai, this number is far ahead of other super talls, while the majority of Dubai's super tall skyscrapers cost only around $300 million. Another exciting news is that the tower is going to be surpassed by the Jeddah Tower in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, as mentioned above, which is going to be the tallest building in the world, which was expected to be opened by 2020 as was delayed due to the whole COVID-19 scenario. That's about it for today. Stay tuned for more content just like this one, and also turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any of our future uploads. Dropping a like for the video is highly recommended. We'll meet again in the next video.